Prince William County is far from unique. It's received a lot of attention, but there are 67 different jurisdictions across the country with these agreements in place. And the vast majority of them are in either the Southeast or the Southwest. There are very few in the Midwest or the Northeast. In fact, 9 of the agreements are in Virginia and 8 are in North Carolina. So Prince William is located in a region of the country where this approach is very common. The Southeast and the Southwest are home to most of the states with the fastest growing immigrant populations. They're also the regions of the country with the highest shares of immigrants from Mexico and Central America. The other regions that don't have as many of these programs tend to have more immigrants from other parts of the world. So that's one demographic factor to keep in mind. The second one is that a lot of these other jurisdictions are also suburban. So you have a lot of the counties around the city of Atlanta. You have Farmers Branch, which is a suburb of Dallas. You also have Frederick County, Maryland. In some cases in this area in particular, they tend to be more outlying, faster growing jurisdictions. Those areas like the major cities and big almost urban counties like Fairfax County, Virginia, and Montgomery County, Maryland, where I live, are so big and so diverse now, they have a lot more immigrants who can vote because they're naturalized citizens, and they have a lower share of immigrants who are more recent and are naturalized citizens. And and are unauthorized. So I think that's part of the reason why you're more likely to see these kinds of initiatives in areas that have newer, faster growing populations. Additionally, these areas with newer populations, the immigrant communities aren't always as well organized. They don't have the same depth of experience, the same knowledge of U.S. laws and customs, policing, housing ordinances, et cetera, the same kind of strength of local leadership. But what we see in a lot of the communities, like Northwest Arkansas and like Prince William County, Virginia, and these other areas, is a growing backlash because, as Audrey mentioned, there hasn't been the perception is there hasn't been a lot of action at the federal level. The reality is that the federal government's done a lot to seal the border. There are an increasing number of raids on work sites and other locations, but that hasn't really made a dent in the unauthorized population. So the perception at the local level is that Washington's not doing anything about the problem.